By the way, the people who go on, you can go on and do a great job on Lara Trump. Problem is, for the next 23 hours, they undermine everything you said in that 1 hour. So it doesn't really have an enduring factor, which is why when you poll Fox viewers, they are so misinformed, no matter how many Charlemagne's, Pete Buttigieg's, or Bernie's go on.
But then when I'm out in the street, I see the real reaction.
That's true.
You know what I mean? I don't see the propaganda that's being pushed or the message or narrative they're trying to push. Actual people come up to me and be like, hey, man, I'm a lot farther right than you, but I appreciate a lot of the things that you say.
That's fair.
You know? Do you think mainstream journalism in the U.S. has gotten too cozy with power?
I would dispute the premise of your question. Gotten too cozy with power? It's always been cozy. When was it not cozy with power? Right now we're in a different situation, which is we have media outlets joining up with a fascistic government. That's a whole different ballgame. But in general, the US media has always been too cozy with power, never really taken an adversarial position against the people in power. Journalism should be adversarial journalism. It should be challenging the people in power. It should be, what's the line? Afflicting the comfortable and comforting the afflicted. And we've really not done that in the US. When I moved here in 2016, one of the reasons people got to know me was because I do tough interviews. And people were saying to me on the street, like, you're that guy who did that interview with Eric Prince. I can't believe how. And then I went to MSNBC and I started doing those interviews. And luckily, some other people started following me. And now I think interviewing has improved a bit on cable. But in general, for example, we don't do tough interviews in this country with people in power. It is, you watch some of the Sunday morning interviews, it's very, very friendly. Like I saw one the other day where Marco Rubio just said some absolute BS. And Margaret Brennan said, thank you for joining us. And it's like, where's the follow-up? So I do think that is a problem, especially our interviews are not adversarial enough.